This video is for parents who have a child who is stuck on early morning wakes. Now, it's impossible to capture this in just a couple of minutes, so I'm going to break this down into short mini-series because I'm going to go through the 7 causes that could be causing your little one's early morning wake. So this video is to capture cause number 1, which is called a Zeitgebühr. So it's basically a parental or a sibling reinforcement. And the reason why I'm starting with this one is because it is what we were stuck on with our family. So I'm going to walk you through exactly what that is. So a Zeitgebühr is defined as an environmental agent or event that provides the cue for setting or resetting a biological clock. So let me explain that. So when our youngest daughter Evie was 12 months old, she was sleeping right up in our room until she was 12 months old, and she would sleep here. This is our room and her crib, here she is, and she would sleep in our room in the crib here. Now, what started to happen is she started waking up at 5:18 a.m. And what would happen is she would start stirring and making noise at 5:18, and then our eldest daughter Annabelle, who lives in this room here, she is right next door in this room here. So she would hear Evie very, very easily, and so Evie would wake up Annabelle. So that started at 5:18, and Annabelle was young enough to not know that she needed to sleep a little bit longer. She'd slept for the majority of the night, and so she would jump out of bed and she would run to the crib that was here, and she would then fully wake up Evie. So that is described as a Zeitgebühr because that was then a trigger, which was the regular wake up time for Evie. As soon as she would see Annabelle, she would wake up. So that basically reset her biological clock, and we got stuck at 5:18 a.m. wakes for weeks and weeks and weeks. It was like it was down to the minute. That is the time that we all woke up. So what we had to do is we had to move Evie into her own room. Here she is here. So she moved out of our room and she moved into her own room, and she had her crib in here. She's now in a big girl bed, but this is where she moved to, and literally just for a couple of mornings we would just leave her to see if she would fall back asleep, and she made a few little whimpers and cried out a little bit, but no major crying at all, and that basically reset her so that she started sleeping all the way through, and that's a Zeitgebühr.